Muslims around the world are marking the holiday that recognizes the end of Ramadan, but Eid celebrations are being marred by the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza. A brokered deal for a ceasefire doesn't appear to be in the picture after Israel says it killed 3 sons of Hamas's top leader. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight in studio with all the details. Hey, Jason.
Yeah, hey, Nicole. Hamas's chairman Ismail Haniyeh responded saying a number of his grandchildren were also killed by a drone strike in northern Gaza. He says the killings would not pressure Hamas into softening its positions amid ongoing ceasefire negotiations with Israel. While celebrating the end of Ramadan, worshippers across the world, as far as Malaysia, send their well wishes to Palestinians in dire need.
Maaf zahir batin, so especially untuk warga Palestin dekat Gaza. So semoga mereka aman dan we need ceasefire now.
In Egypt and Iraq, mass crowds continue to hold prayers for the first day of the al-Fitr holiday, wishing for the war in Gaza to end. Those within the ruins are also trying to celebrate while awaiting for more aid, something Israel is promising today, pledging to bring 500 trucks to the enclave per day.
John Kirby was talking about in terms of hours was a step change in the willingness of the Israeli government to take action to get more aid into Gaza. And if you look at the last 2 days, there has been a substantial increase in the amount of aid going into Gaza. That's good. It is not good enough. We would like to see more action following through on what the Prime Minister has announced publicly.
In a sit-down interview yesterday, U.S. President Joe Biden expressed concern over Israel killing 7 aid workers last week. He also made demands for unlimited access for all food and medicine being delivered and a halt in fighting.
I think what he's doing is a mistake. I don't agree with his approach. I think it's outrageous that those 3 vehicles were hit by drones and taken out on a highway where it wasn't like it was along the shore. It wasn't like there was a convoy moving there, etc.
However, a ceasefire deal is still in question. Today, Israel says one of their airstrikes struck down a vehicle and killed 3 sons of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. The Hamas chairman says his grandchildren were killed as well. Hamas leadership is also claiming it can't track down 40 Israeli hostages needed for the first phase of the ceasefire. During a press conference today, Biden continued to add pressure.
There's a now up to Hamas. They need to move on the proposal that's been made. And as I said, we'll get these hostages home where they belong, but also bring back a 6-week ceasefire that we need now. And the fact is that we're getting in somewhere in the last 3 days over 100 trucks. It's not enough.
America's leader added that he remains committed to protecting Israel from other threats. Following last week's attack on an Iranian consulate in Syria, U.S. officials are concerned about retaliation.
Well, look, it's been an important but a challenging relationship. The United States and Israel are close and long-standing allies. We are committed to defending Israel against any attack by Iran.
U.S. intelligence believe an attack from Iran or Iran-backed groups is inevitable and are preparing with their allies. And this afternoon, U.S. forces say they've ramped up humanitarian assistance by airdropping more than 800 tons of aid into the Gaza Strip.